Jesus Christ. Hello beautiful doilies. Today we're going to ignore the fact that your girl looks like fucking shite. I just randomly felt like doing this, so I got out my Monster High collection box just now, and I am going to start cleaning them up and like making them over. I can't really have any on display because I don't have room, but I thought I would just have like my OG bitches. Oh my god, I've got, well, these are the ones that I'm going to do first at least. And I think I'm gonna do, I really can't be bothered laying down fringes and stuff. Like, I just want to do the easiest, most low maintenance bitches today. So I think I'm gonna do Miss Juliana, which is only right because she was my first, and Francesca, and probably Claudine as well, because even though like I kind of want to curl her hair, but I can't really be bothered and I don't have curlers at the moment anyway, so I think I'm just going to do these three because they'll be the easiest. And then I do actually want to curl Lagunas, like, no matter what. So I will just leave her until I get some. And then for Miss Draculaura and Cleor, I will wait until I can be bothered, like, strapping down fringes and shit. So maybe later in the week. I am going to change to the bathroom and start scrubbing the bitches up. So I'm just undressing the girls and taking all of their shit off to get them ready to clean them up. So if you don't want to sit through it, then you can just skip until the end to see the reveal or whatever you want. And please enjoy the only Monster High song that I have downloaded onto my phone. So cue music, period. So I'm just gonna scrub their faces, and for Claudine, so I started with using like baking soda because I heard that that doesn't damage the faces, and I don't want to use Jif like I usually do on Bratz. And Claudine's eyebrow did start to come off, but Frankie's was fine. And then for Julia, I was scared, so I just used soap. And her eyes still came off, so I think it's just because that aged. So you'll see, yeah, that basically the whites of her eyes did come off at the end. And now we're just scrubbing, trying to get the grease out, which is proving difficult. And I did end up actually using dish soap instead of the normal soap that I use, and that still basically barely cut through the grease. So I did put some corn flour on once they were dry, which I'll talk about at the end. I did do a quick condition just to help detangle, and then we're doing a little boiling moment, pouring the jug over. And Miss Julia did go all like fried and weird. I don't know why. I've never had Canicolon do that before, but it smoothed out once I dipped her back in again. Abracadabra, magic in motion, you know we can live it, your heart and devotion, I know you can give it, now give it your... And then I'm just going to stick on her glasses arm with some super glue. Here you can kind of see her eye chipping. So I'm just going to redress this bitch and all of the bitches actually. I'll always be right there for you. So I'm just trying to open up her earring holes a little bit more with a comb first, which didn't really work, so then I tried pliers and that was a lot easier and faster. I'm just trimming a thread off of her jacket, and then here you can see where I've restrung her hips, which was quite a few years ago, but they broke and 12-year-old me managed to thread them with new elastic or whatever, and they're a little bit loose, but to be honest I think they're actually more durable now than they originally were. So the bitches are all dry. So as you guys saw, there was a little mishap with Miss Julia's eyes, but thank God it was only the whites. the scleras, whatever, the cornea, I don't know what the fuck that part's called, but thank god it was only the whites that came off because they can easily be repainted, and she's wearing glasses anyway. I don't feel like reboiling her hair right now, so it's just gonna stay like that. Maybe I'll do it another time, but she's cunt for now. So here's Miss Ghoulia. I'll do like a close-up thing to show you guys how they turned out up close. So I just did her hair like behind her neck or whatever, like how it originally comes. That's really fucking me off. I think I'm actually gonna have to reboil her. And her little skullet is a bit yellowed, but that's just because she's old as fuck. She's an old bitch. But so there she is. I'm still in love with her shoes all these years later. And I did fix her glasses, obviously, as you guys saw. Wearing her glasses for the first time in about 12 years because they broke basically instantly. Miss Claudine. Oh, and I like put some corn flour on her head and like dusted it around and then shook it off and brushed it out because I don't have any baby powder, but just to soak up some of the grease, because I've done that before quite a few times and it has worked quite well. It does put like a bit of a white cast on the hair, as you can see with Claudine, but for Claudine, because obviously she's got brown hair so it's more visible, I will wash her hair again to get rid of the residue once it's finished like soaking. So I'll just leave it for a while, I guess. But here she is, and her eyebrow did come off as well, so that's great. And I asked on Twitter if anyone else has had the same thing, and people said that yes, first edition dolls faces do come off when you clean them, so which I didn't know, which is weird because I've cleaned them before and that's never happened. But anyways, here she is. I'll repaint that again at some point, or I don't know, I guess it's not even really that visible, but if worst comes to worst, I do have a double anyway. This one's the American, or the like, she's got claws, and this is the hands version. And she's got a fugglier face, to be honest. There she is. And so she has got a bit of cornflour dust still left in her hair, but it is soaking up the grease right now. So she's pretty soft and cunt. Lastly, Miss Frankie. I didn't put any cornflour on her because I didn't want to fuck up, like, because her hair is like just, oh my god, it's actually perfect. So I just wanted to just leave it, and her grease is honestly not too bad. I wish you guys could feel, this is honestly the best saran I felt in a while. Like probably comparable to like Babysitter's Lana, or my one at least, or maybe even better. There are different grades of saran, like there's the crispy saran, and then like this is definitely, like, if you ignore the glue seepage, this is definitely like top quality. And her face did not come off, thank god, because I have cleaned a Wave 1 Frankie recently and her whole face came off instantly. I sold that bitch to someone who is probably going to make a custom with her. But yeah, so I was kind of worried after Ghoulia's eyes came off that hers was going to come off as well. But again, if worst comes to worst, I do have a double up of her as well. Her legs are still a little bit stained, like, well, not stained, but like discolored, and I did scrub them with baking soda and it didn't really change, probably because it's just the color of the plastic now, but it's not too noticeable. I mean, she's green, she is discolored anyway. So comment down below if you guys want to see more I guess, because I have this is about half of my Monster High collection. There's a couple of Ever After High dolls in there as well, but it's about half of the ones that I have to clean up. I'm definitely not going to do all of them because I don't have anywhere to put them anyway. Like, I don't really have any shelves to put them on. But definitely I'm going to do Dawn of the Dance, and I think we definitely have to do an Abby and Spectra moment. So yes, so I'll get to those in the next installment. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this little makeover session, even though it was a little bit of a flop because I missed Ghouliana, but I'm still glad I did it because they needed their hair done anyway. So I once again forgot to say to follow me on Instagram at DorleyCash and follow me on Twitter at PlayBratDolls so please do that if you want to see me talk a lot of fucking shit about dolls. So thank you ghouls and people so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode.